Hi, good afternoon, everyone, again. What time is it? I think it's like almost 2 o'clock now here in Chicago. So, December 7th, Saturday, it's fight day. So, my previous post, remember when I was saying that woman went below the belt on Katt Williams and he had to open up that can on her? But remember when I said I still wasn't sure what ticked him off initially? I mean, before she went below the belt. Before she was talking about, his hair and implying he was homo and mentioning him going to jail. She had it coming. I don't know who she thought she was playing with. But I still wanted to know what ticked him off before that. Well, if you go into my previous video, Fracas posted a link to a more in-depth session of that interview, and now I know what ticked him off. And I'm gonna be honest, it would have ticked me off too, because he was making a point about how comedy works and about why people get breaks and why a lot of really good comedians are still hungry. He was making a point, and she decides to be Captain Saver Tiffany Haddish and talk about how that girl's trip, she laughed from beginning to end. If you're laughing from beginning to end to girl's trip, you're whack anyway. But okay, let me not attack her. If she found it funny, she found it funny. But she really didn't need to go there. Even if he was attacking Tiffany Haddish, when you have an interview, when you have someone on your radio show that wants to make a point, everyone knows that he and Tiffany Haddish, they don't have they don't get along like best friends. So I don't think she should have jumped all quick at, like, low-key trying to shut him down and defend Tiffany Haddish. And he caught that shit. So he was setting her straight. And I think that's why she got on his shit list. So by the time I got that other clip and I knew something was off with how she got under his skin, that's why. Because earlier, he was trying to make a point about, and come on, we all know it, about how Tiffany Haddish was kind of put on. She ain't never been funny. It is kind of an insult to people who work really hard in comedy. And he was making his point, and here this bitch gonna come and be, Captain Saver Tiffany Haddish, while he's dropping real gems about how the comedy industry works, So I totally get it. I side with Katt Williams. I'm sorry, that's just how I feel. Maybe you feel as though, after you watch the clip on my previous video under Fracas, you might side with her, but I side with Katt Williams. Now I know why she ticked him off, and she would have ticked me off too. Like, go sit down. You don't know shit about this. I'm the pro here, and I'm dropping gems. You ain't got to interrupt me to defend Tiffany Haddish and sit up there and say you laughed from beginning to end and it makes you want to cry to see how far she's come. Like, ladies, shut the fuck up. You're full of shit. So, I can see why Katt Williams was annoyed with her. I can. But thank you for listening. Have a good day. I'll put the link in the comment section.